I mean, until a drag queen walks into a school and beats 8 kids to death with a copy of To Kill a Mockingbird, I think you're focusing on the wrong shit. And you're not protecting the kids, you're protecting homophobia. That's what you're protecting. And transphobia is rampant. Hundreds of bills being introduced across the country. And it seems like it comes down to bathrooms. They really don't want trans women to use the ladies' room. Let me just tell you something. For anybody who's ever been into a ladies' room, there ain't nothing ladylike in there. If you go into a public ladies' room and it's clean, you better play the lottery, because you got lucky. I don't know what the fuck happens to women when we go into that restroom. It's like you can see a woman, she could be in heels and a fucking gown and a tiara. But as soon as she crosses that threshold of the ladies' room, it's... Will it kill you to flush, ladies? Just a flush, please. And it's always that one stall where the door is just slightly ajar. Oh, you don't go in there. Something's god-awful in there. And it's always that one woman in line who just can't wait, and she's like, ladies, is anyone using that one? Go ahead. Knock yourself out, Nancy Drew. Go ahead. And she, oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, God. Oh, God. Dumbass. I went into one stall and everything was clean except there was a puddle of pee on the floor. And I was like, what the fuck happened here? And I thought about it. I was like, I know what. She probably lost her hover skills. She probably was in there hovering, and that knee went out on her. Damn it. Shit. I got pee in my shoe. This is some bullshit. And sometimes your hover skills can be on point, but, you know, our bodies are so complex that, you know, I don't know if it's a wild hair or something, but sometimes you go and you get 2 streams coming out. One's going down your thigh, one's shooting out that way. Like, what the? And then you try to marry it together, like, come on, y'all. Come on. Come on, work with me, y'all, come on. Ah, shit, damn it. This is some, all right. All right, come on. Peeing like a scorpion. You're like, this is some, pee just went in my booty hole. This is not right. This is not right. And then when you give up and say, you know, I'm just gonna use a seat cover, you go in there, you put the seat cover down, and as soon as you turn around, whoosh, the toilet flush and snatches your seat cover. Like, shit, I'm just gonna pee on the floor. Fuck this. So, I welcome my trans sisters into the ladies' room. Please. Maybe you'll make us do better, you know. We'll be like, come on, ladies. Let's pick it up around here. We got some new members coming in. Come on. My son Lucas, he's been begging me for a snake. Yeah, that's for years. For years, a snake, yeah. Yeah, Mommy Boo, can I please have a snake? Yeah, they still call me Mommy Boo because they're racist, you know. And I'm like, Lucas, you're not getting a snake. Every Christmas, Mommy, every birthday, can I have a snake? And I finally just snapped. I was like, look, Lucas, you're not getting a snake. And he's like, why? I said, because I'm just not going to let you be that white. And then I had to break it down for him. I said, look, man, you have a black mother, okay? Black women just don't tolerate stupid shit. It makes our ass itch. I mean, getting a snake and bringing it in the house and calling it a pet, that's dumb. That's just dumb. Oh, know what else you're not gonna do? Extreme sports. You can forget about that. I ain't buying you a bike and then you up there flipping all up in the air. That's not the way that bike is supposed to be ridden. You ain't doing that. And then he goes, is that why you won't let me wear shorts when it's cold? Exactly, Rashad. Exactly. He's like, Rashad? I said, well, don't worry, you'll find out. You'll find out. Tell you, lockdown was rough for me. It was. It was rough, man. Because everything racial popped off, right? George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery. The country's on fire, and I'm stuck in the house with white people. And Ahmaud Arbery put me over the edge, man. That one broke me. So, you know, I was outside, standing by the fire pit, upset, drinking, wearing my I Matter t-shirt. And my wife comes outside. She comes over, she goes, babe, I know you're upset and all, you know, about all the racism and all, and, you know, I'm sorry, you know, that, you know, it's, you know, racism. But, you know, the kids, they're a little worried about you. They say, why Mommy Boo upset? So, you know, maybe you can go talk to them about the, you know, racism. And I looked at her, I said, you know what, Alex, why don't you go talk to them about the racism? Because I can't explain things that are being done to me. I can't explain that. So why don't you go talk to them? Matter of fact, why don't you go talk to them about white supremacy and make sure we ain't raising a little Proud Boy up in this motherfucker? Why don't you go do that? Or I can make us some crepes. She made crepes. And they were delicious. But I get it, though. I get it. Because it's uncomfortable to talk about, right? And I was sick of explaining it to her. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to start pouring the shit out for her. So we had to go to the bank to drop some paperwork off, right? So my wife is driving. I'm in the car. We pull up to the bank. And I noticed the parking lot was kind of scarce, and I ain't see any activity going on in the bank. So she's like, yeah, just go, you know, just take the papers in the bank and, okay, just drop it off. And I'm looking, I'm like, are you sure it's open? Oh, I think so. You know, just go and, I am not going up to a bank and... But why? Because black people don't go up to banks and... You know why? Because somebody will call the cops and say, hey, there's a black woman trying to break into the bank. She looks like Wanda Sykes. She didn't